Russian President Vladimir Putin has said that an attack by his forces on the eastern Ukrainian city of Dnipro on Thursday morning was carried out using a new conventional intermediate-range missile. He said that the missile, codenamed Oreshnik, was a response to the use by Ukraine of US and UK long-range weaponry to hit targets inside Russia. Putin added that Russia could attack military facilities of those countries which allowed their weapons to be used for this purpose. The US and the UK authorized the use of USAT, ACMS, and UK-supplied Storm Shadow missiles this week, in a major change of policy. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said Russia's use of the new missile was a clear and severe escalation in the scale and brutality of this war. This is yet more proof that Russia has no interest in peace, he wrote on X, adding, Putin is not only prolonging the war, he is spitting in the face of those in the world who genuinely want peace to be restored. Earlier, Zelensky said the missile had the characteristics of an intercontinental ballistic missile, ICBM, even as Western officials cast doubt on this theory. The US National Security Council, meanwhile, said an experimental medium-range ballistic missile had been used against Ukraine, adding that Russia probably only possessed a handful of these weapons and that they would not be a game-changer in the war. The Pentagon's Deputy Press Secretary Sabrina Singh said the US had been notified briefly before the missile was launched through nuclear risk reduction channels, which are used to exchange information on issues including missile launch notifications. Putin said a test was successfully carried out on a non-nuclear hypersonic version of a ballistic missile and that the target was reached. In response to the use of American and British long-range weaponry, on 21 November this year, the Russian armed forces carried out a combined strike on one of Ukraine's military-industrial complex sites, he said. There is no way of counteracting this weapon, which attacks targets at a speed of 10 Mach, or 2.53 km/s, he said. And he warned the West that Russia was ready for any developments. If anyone still doubts this, they shouldn't. There will always be a response. It is, he says, a not-so-subtle reminder that Russia has a wider arsenal of different and larger missile types and is ready to develop more.